What's it like to have one guy with 1 year experience, another guy with a couple of years, and then a guy with 15 who's quite
That's a
smarter
good
than
one.
everybody in the room put together?
That's a good one. It is pretty challenging, you know. I think it's really good though. You know, Ryan's been around a long time, obviously, and then I would say not just the years, but the experiences in different systems and stuff. And so, you know, his breadth and wealth and knowledge is really good in our room. And, you know, I think we all have a good relationship with one another. So I know as working with those guys, it's far from, hey, I'm the only one talking for an hour. Sometimes that happens on occasion, but we have a good dialogue amongst ourselves, amongst everybody, and there's good questions going around the room with Josh and with Jake and with Fitz and with everybody else. So it's been really fun and really interesting. It's challenging because people are at different levels, but that's just the way it always goes. And so, you know, sometimes you got to I would say the goal is to work everyone up to the level of the highest we could go and not work downward. You know what I mean? So it's constantly a challenge on maybe the younger guys a little bit, but that's a good thing.
I was going to say it's quite a challenge because how do you evaluate a guy who, of course, is going to look good because he's seen it all, and then you
Yeah.
guys trying to get him up to it?
We're definitely evaluating on a daily basis, but I think we have also a long-range evaluation in mind, and so I think that's really important, you know.
Is part of the challenge not to lose Fitzpatrick to where you're boring him with stuff he already knows? Or
Yeah, I don't think we've worried about that yet, and he's very engaging, and he's got a lot of good questions, and so you really got to be prepared when, you know, for all those guys, because they all ask really good questions, and so so far. I hope we're not boring everybody because it's been really fun, and there's been so much material to cover that you don't really have a lot of time for, you know, low faces like, oh, I've heard this already. You know, it's because it's all for all of us. We were just saying this the other day, for all of us, you know, the four of us have never been together before, and so like even though maybe Ryan has a little experience in this system, none of us have ever been together before. So we're still all learning from each other and figuring things out.
Jerry, why through 4 days has Ryan gotten the vast majority of first-team quarterback snaps as opposed to evenly splitting them with Josh?
Yeah, actually, it's actually when you look at the whole thing, it's pretty even in the midst of all the team reps and all that stuff, because there's some other periods involved in there. But you know, when Josh came in, you know, he was, you know, whatever it was, 4 weeks we had already started, and so, you know, the way it is with the rules, you only get the limited time to work, and so I think this training camp has been a good opportunity for him to learn and grow in our systems from the ground up, as opposed to just catching everything on the fly. And so Ryan's, you know, experience and knowledge in that area, you know, in terms of an operational standpoint, may have been, you know, ahead a little bit at this stage when we first started training camp, but really the reps are pretty even.
But is that one reason, though, why we've seen Ryan open with the first team all 4
Pretty
days?
much, yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
Is Josh way behind Ryan at this? Obviously, I know it's 4 days of camp, and there are weeks to go in this.
Yeah.
But would you say Josh is way behind Ryan at this point in terms of knowledge of the offense, what needs to be done to run this offense?
I think we're all still learning together. Nobody's perfect on anything. There's plenty of mistakes that are going around and plenty of good things that everybody's doing. And so in terms of who's behind, who's ahead, I mean, really, I'm sure Flo said something of this. We're all just trying to compete and get better every day. And so, you know, I understand, like, things got to be done and positions have to be made and decisions have to be made, but really we're just trying to work harder every day and get better, and everyone's really in the same boat. You know, nobody's perfect. There's mistakes out there to go around. There's good stuff, and that's really what it is.